between the Mapuans and the Bedans. It will be Bonifacio and Hopia to jump it up. Hopia having a 4-inch height advantage and the advantage on the wingspan as well. But Warren Bonifacio is one of the most decorated players dito sa kasaysayan ng NCAA. Hopia wins the tip and it is San Beda basketball as we are off to another NCAA adventure. Cortez, cross-court pass, binigay dito kay Gonzalez, the rookie from Mapua High School.
Oh, this is a good sight to see. Yes, the shot was missed, but knowing San Beda, we've noticed in some of their games, they had lapses in rebounding. But it's good to see now, early just now in the game, they are being more aggressive in getting their offensive boards.
Rosilio, pinigay dito kay Clint Escamis. Gonzalez ang nakatao kay Clint. Bonifacio, wow, shooting a three!
Wow!
Okay, Warren Bonifacio rarely shoots threes, but I don't know if that was the plan of Mapua to open the game like that.
Because knowing Warren, you can see he's a very well-decorated big. He has the moves, he can attack the basket, but to add this in his basket to add in his moves he's able to make it from beyond the arc. It's gonna if he does this consistently, of course San Beda is gonna have a hard time. So it's good to see that early now in the game, Warren is already showing his range.
Prior to this shot, Warren Bonifacio was 5 for 18 from the season from beyond the arc. Great.
And this could be a huge part sa confidence. Yeah, they're number one and they think they can do what they want, which is what they're doing, but properly. They're very consistent at the same time. They are just controlling the pace right now.
Good box out by Yukian Andrada as he got the ball to Jacob Cortez. That's a foul. Mapua seems to be on the lookout for open shots from beyond the arc. They just took another three moments ago.
Because I've noticed also, yes, San Beda almost has the height advantage, almost similar. You can see na nga, kahit hindi natin napapansin, they are doing well in defending inside the paint. So if Mapua sees that, they quickly adjust by making shots in the perimeter or beyond the arc.
Yukian Andrada nabitawan ng bola, napunta kay Escamis. Cardinals are on the run, in and out dribble. Escamis stops, pops, and connects. Clint Escamis puts Mapua on top by 5 as we get this report from Mickey Santos.
On an avid to set the tone right for the team of San Beda. A Sunday mass led by Father and surely did set the tone for this alliance that, and according to Coach Yuri Escuela, they wanted to take the Lord for the blessings and opportunities that come their way. And according to their homily, talk about having God as a source of strength for this team. And to add on another source of motivation for this team to win this game, they told me that they wanted to give Coach Norman Black a win for his birthday today by playing smarter, tougher, and stronger against the Mapua Cardinals. Happy birthday, Coach Norman Black. Back to you, Anton and Andrew.
Happy birthday to the legendary Coach Norman Black, who is now a consultant for San Beda University. And what a luxury it is for the big men, most especially of San Beda, to have a guy like Coach Norman help them out on the daily.
And you can already see the huge improvement of the bigs of San Beda, knowing that they know where to position. Yes, they have bigs with height, and the thing is, they know how to take advantage of that. So I'm actually excited to see in this game how are they going to utilize their bigs, because all you have to do is make sure that they're at the right spot and also at the right time, which has been happening recently. But yun nga lang, you just have to find ways to dump the ball inside the post.
Rosilio, 2 rookies on the floor. Rosilio and Recto. Bola napunta dito kay Cuenco. They go down low to Bonifacio. Boni working against Hopia. Bonifacio, fadeaway works. And it's a 7-0 start for the Mapua Cardinals. San Beda calls a timeout. So Dre, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Would you rather have the most souped-up ATV in the world or a sports car?
Wow. What a question. I want to go for both because I'm always for speed. I'm always for power. If both things have power, I'm always for it. You know me.
Because Jacob is like an ATV, very shifty. He can navigate through different kinds of defenses. And Clint Escamis is like a sports car. He's just really fast.
And then like what you said nga, like what we mentioned, we want both power. They both are powerful guards. They know when to attack. They know when to control the pace. But yun nga lang, there are so much differences when they play. But yun nga lang, like the first round beating, it looks like similar yung ginagawa nila. In other words, they defend each other well. So I'm really excited to see what they can do against each other in today's game.
Meanwhile, let's get this report on the Mapua side mula kay Lexi Gonzalez.
Coach Randy Alcantara is really pouring his heart out dahil ilang dekada na nga raw sumusubok ang Mapua na makapag-champion. Kaya kung sakaling ito na raw ang kanilang taon, ang championship for Mapua ang pinakamatamis niyang achievement. Nang mapag-usapan naman namin na hindi kasama sa maiingay na Final Four contenders ang Mapua pre-season, ang sagot lang niya sa akin, mas maganda nga yun eh. Dagdag pa niya, dumaan na kasi kami doon yung pinag-usapan, tapos na-disappoint lang yung mga tao. Kaya para sa kanya, mas maganda raw na ang kanilang kupunan ay tahimik lang sa umpisa, pero pinapakita na lang ang kanilang kakayahan sa loob ng court. Ika nga, ako'y tahimik lang sa umpisa, hindi ba, Anton and Andre?
Dre, reaction doon sa huling linya ni Lexi. Tahimik lang daw sa umpisa.
So in other words, you know what? I need time to think about it because that sounds so deep. It sounds so familiar. I wonder where she got that. But to relate it in today's game, it makes you really think, wow, that is very deep.
Pero seriously though, last season, pinag-usapan kasi ang Mapua.
Yes.
They were saying that they were one of the finals contenders and they just had a nightmare of a season.
Yes.
This year, hindi sila pinag-usapan. And now, they have elevated themselves from forgotten force to not just Final Four contender, but finals contender.
And yun nga lang, just the word forgotten, forget. If you hear that, that motivates you enough to make your presence felt again. And true enough, like what we mentioned earlier, Recto making himself felt again. So it's slowly getting into everyone's heads individually that turns into like a collective effort. So once everyone contributes, it's gonna be a whole team effort. So it could be a motivation thing now for them to hear that they may be forgotten, but looking at them now, they're number one, they're proving themselves, and it's gonna be scary for other teams if they are consistently doing what they're doing.
Coach Randy Alcantara and his Mapua Cardinals, the missing piece in his coaching resume is an NCAA collegiate championship because he's won a championship as a player here in the NCAA, won a championship, 2 to be exact, as a juniors head coach dito na lang sa kolehiyo. Yun na lang ang kulang sa trophy case nitong si Coach Randy Alcantara.
And speaking of that, his dreams may come true and can come true if everyone works together, and especially if you're talking about also San Beda, it's the same thing. It's always a collective effort. And the thing, I know I sound redundant, consistency talaga, whether it be on offense or on defense.
So there was a review. They deem it San Beda basketball. So here come the Red Lions. Pero nagkaroon ng mahabang panahon na makapag-usap ang mga players. So let's see what comes out of it. Tagle. Andrada looking for Hopia. Hopia with a reverse. Clip Hopia finds a way.
Now that's what you want to see. Rewarding your bigs. You can see Hopia and Andrada setting great screens. These are things that you don't see in the stat sheets. Setting good screens, they will pop or they will roll. And yung maganda dito, as they roll, they attract players. And the thing is, kahit i-defend mo, ang laki nila. So they're gonna have a hard time defending that. So they will take advantage of their height and their length.
Cliff Hopia, 6'8", getting a lot of playing time here. A lot of trust being shown by Coach Yuri Escueta na gamitin siya. San Beda Dre on a 4-0 run here.
And we can see that their guards or the players outside, yes, they are struggling making shots, but to think what's making them come alive are their bigs. So they just have to be more consistent in looking for them inside the paint.
Hopia very active. Andrada has to shoot short. And Mapua had to gang rebound there para hindi makuha ni Hopia ang bola. Escamis. Bonifacio with a jumper. And his range is right there. Inside the arc, Juan and Bonifacio is on today.
And this is what I mentioned when it comes to Mapua. They will adjust fast. When you see Warren take that shot, kitang-kita yung defense, nakababa yung kamay. So instead of attacking, he's wide open. So yung maganda dito sa Mapua, they adjust quickly.
Rosilio, half-court set para sa Mapua. Rosilio with a runner. A confident runner by the rookie.
Now if you're San Beda, you have to do what you can to close out. San Beda has been doing well in closing out, but yung nga lang, the teams that they've been defending well with, they just have been making their shots. So ngayon, they just have to be more physical, in other words, when it comes to defense.
Andrada, a little bit short on that shot, and it looks like it's going to be Mapua basketball. Payosing tried to bounce it off the body of Recto, pero nakaiwas siya. Ito yung confident move ng rookie kanina, a runner by Rosilio. Eleven to 4 ang ating talaan. Mapua with their own version of a 4-0 run. Cyrus Cuenco, defended by Jomel Puno, who played sparingly, by the way, in the first round meeting. Escamis shoots a three under duress. Clint Escamis.
You can already see San Beda is really doing well by guarding the paint. Like, no one's being able to attack. But yung nga lang, Mapua has a way to attack and answer back by making their shots from the perimeter or beyond the arc.
Escamis with a steal. Escamis driving through the lane and almost got that shot to fall. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, Dre, as we see this shot by Clint Escamis, the craftiness, the body control, the confidence. Escamis has it all.
And to think, as he gathered or carried the ball, of course, he had no other players open. So what the smartest way to do right now is take that shot. And the thing is, he's also consistent from beyond the arc. So what a way to get more confidence in this game.
Clint Escamis, 23 years old, 5'11", hailing from Manila. And coming back to the NCAA after 3 long years since leaving the Malayan Red Robins after high school. Feeling right at home. Cortez, third-year player. First-year player, Jomel Puno, faking, firing. And Rosilio comes up with the rebound. Rosilio to Escamis. Line drive. And Escamis knew that it was not going to go in as he was chasing that rebound right after it left his hand. Andrada, titira. Short. And Puno saves it to the wrong man. Escamis, no look pass. What a find. Yun nga lang. Di na kompleto ni Soriano ang play. Cuenco. Jopet Soriano gets to his favorite spot and scores.
And you can already see the difference early on here in the first quarter that San Beda looks like they're struggling calling out plays, executing. Mapua on the other hand, they're being defended well, but they have good counters. If they attack, they'll find another man inside the paint. So San Beda just needs to find a better way in defending that by communicating. And on a part of San Beda on their offense, it looks like they're falling in love with their outside shots, which is a good thing if they're consistent. But yun nga lang, if they aren't, they have to find ways to adjust by attacking the basket.
Tagle connects from the left corner. They need more of that because right now they are down big against Mapua. It's a packed Phil Oil, Eco Oil Center in San Juan on this Sunday, especially now because this is our final game before everybody heads off to church, dinner with their family. And everybody's in high spirits for this highly anticipated matchup between Mapua and San Beda. Thank you so much to everybody who are actively commenting, sharing our stream on NCAA Philippines and GMA Sports page. Maraming salamat po. Paulo Hernandez checking in for the first time as he replaces Peter Rosilio. And Hernandez will play the point forward role here with Jomel Puno defending him.
Oh, this is going to be a good matchup, knowing that both players can also bring down the ball if they wanted to, and they both have the green light. So this is going to be a very nice matchup to see.
Cuenco, good move, just a little bit short on that jump hook. Puno. Dami Contapay has also checked in para sa mga bedista, as does Alex Vicer.
Ito nga no, Anton, like I mentioned earlier, if I can just point out, yes, San Beda has a good offense. They're being able to execute it. They're able to pass the ball around. But something they kind of failed to see is that whenever they have a big rolling, they don't find it to dump or try to give it a chance na they're open kasi inside the painted area, in other words. So if you pag notice natin, there are times that their bigs open, but yung nga lang, sa sobrang ganda rin ng defense ng Mapua, they are bothered, so they can't really dump the ball inside the paint. So if I were San Beda, it would be good to take advantage of the height and length of your bigs that go inside the paint.
And right now, it's a pair of veteran bigs on the floor, Dami Contapay and Alex Vicer. They've got the physical abilities to contend against the Mapua bigs. They're actually bigger than Igliane and Soriano right now. So let's see if gagawin nga nila yung sinuggest mo. Hernandez, 11 on the shot clock. Hernandez taking his time. Hernandez draws a foul. Just a nice veteran play. Naisahan ni Hernandez ang rookie na si Jomel Puno.
Because if you were San Beda and you're to scout Hernandez, first thing will come into your mind is he will take an open shot outside or he will find a player to hand off and roll. But the thing is, it's different to see that he's attacking the basket even there's a defender on him. So, of course, automatically it'll be a double team or a hard defense of him. So the thing that what he did was smart is he was able to fish the foul on that drive.
And I think if Mapua is going to win a championship this year and end their 32-year title drought, this guy, Paulo Hernandez, has to play a big role, because while there have been games where he hit clutch shots, there were also some games where he was surprisingly and shockingly a non-factor.
Exactly. And I've also noticed that, and I'm sure a lot of us did, and not just him, they also have other players on the squad. They're on and off, but the thing that's good about this is that if one player is off or is struggling, there'll always be another player to step up. So the thing now is, if all of them are in their A game in one game or in a game, it's going to be a scary sight for whoever they're going up against.
Napakahirap na pasa. Hernandez trying to look for Soriano underneath. At pinakawala na ni Coach Yuri Escueta si Aaron Arroyo, who had his breakout performance a couple of games ago. Speaking of the San Beda bigs, Dre, offensive foul tinawag doon. So just a lapse there on the part of San Beda.
Exactly, and it's good to see, yes, they're trying to be aggressive, but not too aggressive to the point that your bigs will get into foul troubles. Because right now, what I see, the other way for them to convert or to contribute offensively is by getting their bigs involved. So as of now, they aren't yet, but maybe they'll be able to see that in the upcoming quarters or, of course, possessions.
Puno comes up with a steal. Puno, Vicer, Royo, they're moving the ball. Gallego loses control, dives for it, saves it. Puno controls it. Puno grabs his own miss. Puno creates some space and scores. The film Canadian, Jomel Puno, going to work. And look at him. All 6'6" of him, folding his body in the air. A jackknife move for the finish by Jomel Puno.
What I liked about what he did was when he drove, he tried to avoid the contact. But once he got the rebound, he was able to adjust. So you know what? Let me just take it strong. So kitang-kita from the second chance, he just took it strong to the basket. And this is also what I love about this kid, that with his height, he knows how to utilize it to his advantage. So he can attack and he can score. But right now, if you know he's attacking well, best believe he's going to be doing that. So you just have to put good guys on him right now to defend.
In the first round meeting, Puno only played 10 minutes. So he was at that stage where he was still trying to earn the trust of Coach Yuri Escueta.
Exactly, and right now, talk about trust. Look at the green light of what he can do. He can bring the ball down. He can take shots from wherever he wants because of that confidence and the green light the team and the coach gives him.
Rosilio missing for 3. And it will be San Beda basketball for a chance to cut this lead down further with still 41.3 seconds remaining in the first. It's going to be 2 free throws for Jacob Cortez. Asuncion, babalik sa ating laro. Cortez will shoot 2. Cortez has not scored in 7 minutes of play here. So this is a chance for him to get his name on the board, and there you go.
And I wonder if also San Beda took it to consideration, like their last game against Perpetual, they were 19% with 3-point shooting, 4 out of 21. And kitang-kita, there are times that they still keep shooting it, which is good because they're trying to get their confidence back. But what I liked about what they're doing is they're finding their ways inside the basket. So it's good to see that they're adjusting already as a team.
Cortez for 3. Jacob Cortez is suddenly on. And San Beda is down by just 4. Escamis wanting to post up Royo. Escamis, double team comes. Nilabas ang bola. Hernandez. The ball grazing the rim. Puno still has time. Jomel Puno at the buzzer. What a run by the Red Lions. And if that will count, and I think it will, the score at the end of